you know.
Yes, there is another world outside the inner city classrooms, a world in which dreams often die a violent death. Dr. King preached nonviolence, but more than 20 years after his own violent death, blacks are killing one another in alarming numbers. Jacqueline Adams reports.
Yaman Robinson walks down the street alone, avoiding trouble, which in New Orleans is hard to do if you're 15 years old, poor, and black. Black-on-black crime is overwhelming there, as it is nationwide. The FBI says blacks are 9 times more likely to kill another black than a white.
Last year, around October, a classmate of mine got killed. Police arrived and they said they pronounced him dead right there. His head right in the hub, lead with 357.
In December alone, New Orleans police reported a 31% increase in the murder rate. And in the first 15 days of this year, there have been 15 murders. 13 of the victims were black.
Some sociologists say the combination of unemployment, poverty, poor schools, and broken families robs young black men of hope, and that makes them more prone to violence.
They have no perception that they have a future in our society, that one day they're going to go out, get a job, have a house, have a car, and basically live a reasonably happy life.
Add to that the easy access to crack and the easy money from selling it.
We have made the drug business readily available for young people, and of course, it pays a higher wage than McDonald's. And so poor people are poor, but they're not stupid.
Yaman is trying to be smart in another way. He's joined a program that brought him together with a successful dentist who himself was a child of the ghetto. Now, Yaman's learning values, not violence.
This is a dark area underneath that x-ray here. What do you think that is, huh?
I think that's an abscess.
Exactly.
So far, the program, sponsored by the New Orleans Urban League, has placed about 500 youngsters with neighborhood businessmen, taking them off the streets, urging them to stay in school, giving the boys and their families some small sense of pride.
They are aware of the future. It's just that they need someone to keep telling them that the future is not hopeless, it's bright.
For Yaman, that someone is Dr. Mitchell Pierce.
I give Yaman another alternative. When Yaman is here learning, okay, he cannot be somewhere else hooking up a drug deal.
Just like they say, sooner or later you're gonna be dead or in jail. And they're not talking about me.
Thank you, man.
But Yaman may be the exception. The drug trade is flourishing. Government funds for programs like New Orleans are drying up. And almost no one thinks a whole generation of black men can be saved from violence one at a time. Jacqueline Adams, CBS News, New Orleans.
Dr. King said life's most persistent question is, what are you doing for others? In a moment, the story of a man who has spent his entire life answering that question when Inside Sunday continues.